What's going on, guys? So we have the R2 right here, and in this video we're going to show you how to remove the Fender wheel trims right here. So for those of you who are wondering, why are we removing this? Well, first of all, we have to learn the car a little bit. But the real reason is when you are wrapping, you really want to get the ultimate experience in terms of removing this. So for a lot of shop owners, they're going to be removing this to get deeper into that area. You could tuck it in, but sometimes what happens is there's a lot of dirt that just sits in there, which is the reason why you want to remove it, clean it, and then wrap it inside there. So we're going to show you how to remove it. First off, we're going to give you some bonuses as well. You could also remove this, and I'm going to show you the one that's already been removed from the other side. It's literally just a push clip like this. So this goes in, and you can use a trim tool and then something like this, kind of pry it, and then it should actually pop out. You could also remove it and then squeeze it from the inside as well. So I'm not really going to do that because I don't have to. So before we get started, I want to walk you through some of, I think in this videos, what's really helpful and what I found that really helpful is when I actually show you the clips. Because in order to do it, when you're doing it for the first time, it's just really hard to understand what's going on. This is a very, very common clip that you'll see across OEMs. It's basically what we call a push clip. When it goes in, it tightens up and it's harder to remove. So the first step that you need to do is you actually need a trim tool like this, which we also sell. And then you pry this up, and once you do that, it loosens this up, which means that it can slide out. Sometimes it comes out in two pieces. The other part is this is just a standard pressure clip. So this will actually be lined all around here. It is very, very loud. It sounds like it's gonna break, but unfortunately it's totally fine. It's also fairly easily replaceable. So this is a very common one you can get from Rivian. So I'm gonna walk you through the first step. So we're gonna go ahead and actually remove some of these clips right here. So kind of like what I mentioned, be very gentle, and then you just take this out, and then you can go behind it, and then you could take this out as well. Oh, I already lost one, right? And then we got another one right here. So I kind of get behind it like this. And sometimes you could take it out in one piece, like so. And then you see when I'm moving this, you see that's moving. That's typically what we do when we first try to learn how to remove stuff. It's like, what's moving, right? So I just want to make sure we remove that. I think that is really it as far as the movement of this. And then technically you don't actually have to remove anything else. So first off, I want to actually start with this right here. There we go. I like starting that. I found the highest success. It's the easiest for me when I tried it in different ways. And then you're gonna go up. Right, so I wanna show you what's going on. The reason why it's easier is you see these two in the front don't have the push clips that I mentioned, which are these, right? So once you get here, okay, you actually want to, another factor actually is, I'm gonna go ahead and remove, sorry, it's hard to see with the light above here. So you can come to the other side actually, so we can show you a little bit better. Okay, all right, so we got another one right here. And I'll show you why I'm gonna remove this, because I can get better access to some of the areas once I remove all of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this one. So same thing, guys. All right. We like doing these videos because whether it's helping a DIYer or a shop owner, I know that I think Rivian's gonna sell a lot of these. They're really cool cars, and it kind of reminds me of that Model Y era on a Tesla. You know, it's different companies, but that was kind of like the car, actually the Model 3 and then the Model Y that really made it big for Tesla. So I've actually removed all of these, whoops. And basically all clips on the sides are removed. And then once I actually remove it, you can actually get underneath it and you can move this right here, kind of like away. Okay, you see that right here? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get underneath right here, which is actually where I need to be. And then you could just I know that sounds bad. I know that sounds real bad, but it actually loosened this up. You see this? And then there's another one right here. So once you remove those clips, you can actually get under exactly where you need to be and in between, and then you could kind of continue to go this route. So you can use this tool. I forget what tool this is called, but very, very useful in the shop. Same thing. I can kind of tell. Boom. There you go. And then just continue this route. Here we go. I've actually taped this. Look at that. So that one. Okay, cool. So this is what happens when it just comes off this. So nothing is broken, but I'll show you what happens here. You can basically do here, and you can see it's just a pressure. There's not really a way where you could, I mean, this is such a hard plastic. You can't really go in the back and try to push it out. I guess you could, but it's pretty hard. But so this is probably the best path. Boom. See? It sounds really bad, I know, the sound, but it is the way we do it. All right, so one last thing I forgot to mention is there's actually a clip inside right here. I don't think we can show it. It's just the angle is just really, really hard, but it's the exact same clip that I've been showing you. Just gonna get that one out. And for the most part, some people might be fine with this level because like you get access now, but you don't want it dangling around. So you're just gonna go ahead and push that out. And that's already out right there. And this is the last. Woo! There you go. So let me just kind of give you a recap. Yeah, just gonna hold that side. So I got this, and then there's a clip. There's some weird from Illinois probably. And you just pull that red clip out, pull out, and then this is for the light right here. And then you want to put this in a very, very safe place. Okay. And then I got these two clips came out, but you can see this one didn't. But that's why this little tool right here is so important. I know it sounds awful, but basically you just want to make sure once you're done with all this, you're going to go back to this and look at this. You got one right here, and I'm going to show you how this works. And it's just, it kind of locks into these grooves right here. I've retained everything right here except, actually all of them I've retained. And you can see right here, just to prove it, nothing broken, no issues whatsoever right here. Everything is good. And I'm gonna show you right here as well. I mean, you can get close up, it's fine. You can see that all these clips are intact and it's gonna be able to hold it. Obviously, these are pressure clips, so you don't wanna be like taking it out, taking it back out. I mean, like constantly all the time. So when you do it, make sure you have a good reason to do it. But once you remove, there was one here, I mean, all these clips here, I don't know how many exactly this is. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6, 7, 8. 8 clips all around. You should be able to remove this. But now, look at this. You get access. Of course, this isn't gonna be shown, but let's say you're doing a matte conversion on this beautiful green, right? Then you definitely wanna cover it all the way in. It'll just make it easier. Now you can wipe it clean, and then you're ready to wrap this thing. So if you have any questions, let us know in the comments below. We have a lot of content around the R2 coming in the next few weeks. We can't wait to wrap this, do a lot with it, and then get you some educational content. We're gonna have, we already have the DIY front kit and the full kit already available. We have patterns done. We're in the final courses, and honestly, it'll be available by the time this video is up as well. But here it is. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments below. Follow for more Rivian R2 content. See you later.